2 o'clock, and then we are starting now. Okay, good afternoon, grade 4s. I hope you guys are well on this lovely Friday. Aren't you happy that today is Friday? No school for you guys today. Okay, I'm happy. I'll sleep in tomorrow. So I'm happy it's a Friday today, and tomorrow I'm gonna sleep in. Yay! Okay, I'm Mema Luleke, guys, and I'm taking you guys through formats. And then we started on length already. I think this is our third topic here. It's our third subtopic on length. And then if you were not here, our lessons are uploaded on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and check the lessons. Okay, just going through some few class rules. There is a chart. So on the chart, that's where we answer, and then I'm the only one who sees your answer, so no copying. So there won't be anyone who's going to copy. And I would like to encourage you guys to participate. And yeah, the class is fun, you have seen. And then if you raise your hand, we've got a raise your hand option. So if you raise your hand, you're going to be unmuted when the time is right, and then you give us your opinion or your answer, and then that's how we're going to roll. So feel free. There is no wrong answer, please. Yes, there is a wrong answer, but it only becomes more wrong if you keep quiet. So if it's a wrong answer, then Memi is going to correct it, so then there won't be any wrong answer. It's going to be right answer. So yesterday we started with converting, just bringing you abreast with what we did yesterday. So yesterday we started with converting. So we're converting from millimeters to centimeters, and we also converted from centimeters to millimeters. So starting from centimeters to millimeters, we say that we multiply by 10 if we're converting from centimeters to millimeters. And then if we're converting from millimeters to centimeters, we say we divide by 10. We said we divide by 10. And then we said when we multiply by 10, we actually just add a 0 at the end on the number that you're multiplying. So if it's 4 times 10, then we add a 0 on the 4, and then the answer will be 40. And then we said that when we are converting from millimeters to centimeters, we divide by 10, and then we said we either remove the 0 or we use a comma. And we said that not all the numbers are going to have zeros. So we then yesterday used the commas, and people were actually getting it right because they were paying attention, because that's how good you guys are. You actually pay attention. And then we then also converted from meters to centimeters. And then we said when we convert from meters to centimeters, we multiply by 100. And then we said when we multiply by 100, we just add a 0 at the end. We add 2 zeros at the end. For example, if it's 13 multiplied by 100, we add 2 zeros on 13, and then the answer will be 1,300. So I said, this is the cheating way. This is the trick that you have to use, and you are not going to get penalized for it. You're only going to get penalized if you use a calculator, because I know you're not allowed to use a calculator. But if you use the 0 trick, then you're not going to be penalized. You must use that anyway. You're encouraged to use that. And then we said when you convert from centimeters to meters, we divide by 100, and then that's when we're using the comma more. And then we say that we have to count the comma twice coming from the units. So that's what we did yesterday, just in case you were not here yesterday. So today we are continuing with conversion, and we're also going to look at rounding off, guys. We're also going to look at rounding off, but then we are going to finish converting from kilometers to meters and from meters to kilometers. So by the end of the lesson, you'll be able to convert from kilometers to meters. And then you're also going to be able to convert from meters to kilometers, vice versa. Ne? And then you're also going to be able to round off units of length. So we are going to look at rounding off also. We have done it before. We have rounded off when we did, no, it's fine. You're not that late, so it's okay. We just started. I forgot, I know you are not track tech. No, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. You can just write your name underneath, and then I'll remember what your name is. Okay, most of you not saved according to your names. Shem, it's a Friday, I'm tired. So I'm forgetting. My brain is betraying me. I'm sorry. Okay, so rounding off, as I was saying, we do rounding off. Okay, all right, it's fine, Uneti. It's okay, I've seen your message. Acknowledged. So let's start by converting from kilometers to meters, right? I always put this conversion table for you guys so that you are able to refer to something, because you guys are still young and I understand you grade fours. If you're grade sixes, I wasn't going to put the conversion table. But then I put the conversion table here so that you guys can refer to that, because your brain is still young, and I sympathize with my young learners. So on this conversion table that is below here, we can see that converting from bigger numbers to smaller numbers, we multiply. So if we look at these arrows here, from kilometers to meters, we multiply by 1,000. So yesterday we did converting from meters to centimeters and from centimeters to millimeters. And then if we convert from small units to bigger units, we divide. So we can see from millimeters to centimeters, we divide by 10. From centimeters to meters, we divide by 100. And then from meters to kilometers, we divide by 1,000. So I always encourage my learners to copy this one. No, it's fine, Joda. Okay, Gabrielle, thank you so much. Okay, now I know Gabrielle, then the other one is Gabriela. Okay, so I always say you copy this conversion table and then you highlight it. You copy, you make it big in your book on the topic length, and then you highlight it so that when you go back, you can go back and refer. You can go back and refer. So now, today we are converting from kilometers to meters, and when we do that, we have to multiply by 1,000. Remember, I said yesterday that kilometers are far. You have to get out of your house to actually start counting in meters. So because kilometers are far, it means we convert by a big number, and that big number is 1,000. Now, millimeters and centimeters are close, so then we either convert by multiplying with 10 or multiplying by 100. So kilometers are very far, they are far, then we use a bigger number, which is 1,000. So we use the top part of the conversion table. For example, 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters. And how do we get this 1,000? We say 1 times 1,000 equals to 1 kilometer, which is 1,000 meters, right? So there are 1,000 times more meters in 1 kilometer. So meaning that in 1 kilometer, there is 1,000 meters. So there is more, there is 1,000 more. And then when we multiply by 1,000, we just add 3 zeros on the number we are multiplying with. So we just add 3 zeros. There is the trick again coming. So for example, 12 kilometers converted to meters, we say 12 times 1,000. And then instead of cracking our heads to find what is 12 times 1,000, what 12 times 1,000 is, what we do, grade fours, we just write the 12 and then we write the 3 zeros. So we add the 3 zeros and then our answer will be 12,000 meters. That is how we do it. It's as simple as that. So don't think too far and complicate things. It's not complicated. I always tell my learners. And then they love saying, ma'am, what if? Okay, we'll deal with what if. But for now, for you to know something, okay, deal with now. And then not the what if, because those what ifs are the ones that are making you not to grasp the information. Every time when we give you a strategy, like now I'm giving you 12 times 1,000, and I'm saying that, remember I said that you just add 3 zeros on the number. So if you can just memorize that one, I just add 3 zeros on the number when I multiply by 1,000, then the white shifts are going to be dealt with. But if I am teaching this and then you already have what if, okay, it's fine to ask questions. We have to be inquisitive. So you guys really have to ask questions, but sometimes the questions, they hinder you from understanding the concept, because once you know the concept, so if you know the method, how to do it, those what ifs are going to be taken care of. So for now, as long as you say, you know what, ma'am, I know you said that if I multiply by 1,000, I just have to add 3 zeros. So whatever number that you be given, if as long as you are converting from kilometers to meters, you're just going to apply what I said, you see? So it's that easy. So don't dwell much on what if, because those what if, it's fine, John Paul, you are welcome. Those what ifs are the ones that make you not understand what the teacher is teaching at that moment. So if you can just understand what the teacher is teaching at that moment, you get what the teacher is teaching at that moment, then you can take what the teacher said because you were listening and you're not dwelling on what if. So you take what the teacher said, and then you then can apply it to whatever challenges that you might be facing. I'm not just saying this because it's me. I'm saying it even when you go back to school. This is what you have to do. So you listen to the teacher, and then if you have questions and you have tried to answer something, then you can say, but ma'am, I tried. You said this and this and this, but I tried to apply it. It didn't happen. So how do I do it? So that is where your inquisitive mind comes in. Okay. So we're going to do an activity the same way that we did yesterday. Remember yesterday we did an activity, and then sorry, we are converting from kilometers to meters, and then we've already said that a kilometer is made of 1,000 meters. And then the question is, how many meters are there in 2 kilometers? How many meters are there in 2 kilometers? Okay. Okay, so as we are doing this, Simpiwe is saying he's confused. I don't know whether it's a he or she. So I said when we convert from kilometers to meters, we multiply by 1,000. And when we multiply by 1,000, we just add 3 zeros on the number. For example, now I've said how many meters is 2 kilometers, and starting from, let me read the answers. Starting from Daisy, okay, it wasn't Daisy who started, okay, but then Daisy, and then, I forgot this one's name, Shem. Okay, I forgot. Amawila, I forgot what your name is. Joda, Zoe, okay, you guys got it right. You said the answer is 2,000. And Emma, Noganda, Mamiki, Dylan, you just showed 1-0. No, my dear, you showed 1-0. We said you will add 3 zeros. And then we also put, oh, Zinzi, yes. So Zinzi also got it right. And then see where we don't just say 2,000. Remember yesterday I said we don't say 2,000, but we have to say the unit, because it's not 2,000 rands, or is it 2,000 pula or whatever, it's 2,000 meters. So if this was me, your teacher, and I'm marking for you and you say 2,000 only, I was going to give it wrong to you, because we are talking about meters. Unati also forgot a 0. Okay, Tarin, you got it right. Okay, and then the next one, 3 kilometers, starting from Nowanda. Okay, you said 3,000 meters. Yes, very important, guys. It's very important. It's not kilometers, Emma. It is meters. So it's very important to write. Unati, where is my unit? Very important to write the units. Thank you, Simpiwe. Now you are on board with us. Dylan, you forgot another 0 again. Remember, we are multiplying by 1,000. So we add 3 zeros all at the end of the number. Okay, Gabriel, that one, the one for 3 kilometers, you got it right. Moving on to 4 kilometers. Gabriel, you got it right. Zoe, you got it right. No wonder you got it right. Zinzi, you got it right. Daisy, you got it right. So you guys said the answer is 4,000 meters, which is correct. I see people are now moving on to 5 kilometers. Okay, let's see. Okay, so who started with 5 kilometers? Because I really love mentioning everyone. I don't want anyone to feel like Mimi is favoring this one. Okay, so starting from Zoe, Zoe have answered the one for 5 kilometers, and she said the answer is 5,000 meters. Not only Zoe, but Gabriel also got that one right, and Daisy also got it right. Tarin, you got 4 kilometers right, and then Simpio, you got 5 kilometers right. Okay, I see Joda have already answered for 6 kilometers, and Joda said the answer is 6,000 meters, which is correct. Thank you, Dylan. Now you got 5,000 meters correctly. You see now, Dylan, that you multiply by 1,000, not 100. And then see where you got it right for the 5,000 meters, and then Simpiwe, you got it right for the 6 kilometers. Okay, so then 6 kilometers is equals to 6,000 meters. You guys are right. And then the last one, grade 4, let's do the last one. Starting from Emma. Was it Emma? Okay, yes, it's Gabriel. Okay, starting from, now I'm on the 7 kilometers. Starting from Gabriel, you got the answer right. And then followed by Emma, you got it right. Joda, you also got it right. So you said, if you said the answer is 7 kilometers is 7,000 meters, you are right. So let's check. I'm just going to put the answers now. Um, so 2 kilometers would be 2,000 meters. 3 kilometers is 3,000. 4 kilometers, and so on and so on. So I have the answers here. And what is it that you notice about the answers? So we notice that meters are smaller than kilometers. So this means that there are more of them. Okay, I see a hand raised there with Joda. I'll come to you. Let me just finish this. So meters are smaller than kilometers. So there are more meters in the same length as kilometers. There's actually 1,000 times more because kilometers are actually also far, remember. So there are 1,000 times more. And what calculation do we need to convert from kilometers to meters? We need to multiply the number of kilometers by 1,000. Okay. Okay, Joda have the hand raised. Okay, where are you? Okay, Joda, your hand is raised. I'm going to unmute you. You are unmuted.
Okay, ma'am, what I noticed when you're converting from kilometers to meters, you add 3 zeros and you add a meter sign.
Yes, well done. So we add 3 zeros, and very important, we must add the meter sign. Thank you so much, Joda, for answering that one. Thank you,
Okay.
Joda. Okay. So we are going to move on. Okay, Joda have told us what you noticed there. And then, grade fours, I want to see something. Okay. Now, remember, we're converting from, okay, let me not do this, just in case people read. Okay, I love invoking people's thoughts. We're converting from kilometers to meters. So the next slide that I haven't projected yet, we are converting from meters to kilometers. Is there anyone who knows what we have to do? We said when we convert from kilometers to meters, we multiply by 1,000. So now we are converting from meters to kilometers. Is there anyone, maybe we have an idea of what we have to do before ma'am talks? Okay, let me check whose hands are up. Okay, Gabrielle, your hand is up and I am unmuting you. Yes, Gabrielle, you can talk.
Ma'am, we have
Yes.
to take away the 3 zeros.
Uh-huh. And if we don't have
And
any zeros, what are we going to do, Gabrielle?
we would have to put in the comma has to go forward twice
How many
to
times?
get
How
our
many?
answer.
How many times? How many times will the comma have to go forward?
Twice.
Add one more.
Thrice.
Thrice, yes, it has to go thrice because 1,000 have 3 zeros. Thank you so much. Can you clap hands for yourself, Gabrielle? You see, you guys are clever. Okay, so this shows me that yesterday people were actually paying attention, right? Okay, so now I'll go to this slide. Don't worry, I'll give you guys a chance to talk. We still have time. We have 27 minutes. Yes, it's 27. So you see, we have lots of time together. Okay, so Gabrielle, thank you so much. I saw it was not only one hand that was raised, it was about 5 hands. So this shows me that people were actually listening yesterday. So I wish that you guys were my class, and then you guys are this clever, and then we only get 90 something percent on maths. Ooh, it is going to be nice. Okay, so now when we're converting from meters to kilometers, as Gabrielle has told us, we divide, and then we divide by 1,000. And then so we use also the bottom part of the conversion table. So this is the bottom part of the conversion table. So the same way that we add 3 zeros, Gabrielle has told us that when we divide, we actually have to remove 3 zeros. And then Gabrielle told us that if there are no 3 zeros, we must use a comma, and then we have to move the comma forward 3 times. Guess what? Gabrielle was right. And I know it's not only Gabrielle was right. Everyone who raised their hands, they actually wanted to give me the answer. Okay, so let's bring those ones that were not here, that didn't see yesterday's lesson abreast. So now, for example, convert 4,000 meters to kilometers. So here, remember, if we're converting from kilometers to meters, we're going to multiply. But now we are going to divide, and then we said we remove 3 zeros. So it's either we remove 3 zeros or we can use the comma. So in this case, because 4,000 have 3 zeros, so we actually remove the 3 zeros. So we kick them away, quick 1 zero away, kick the second one away, kick the third zero away, and then the answer is 4 kilometers. Can you see that? And if we're using the commas, it means starting from here, I want you to check where my mouse is, especially if we're not here. So we're going to put the first comma here, the second comma there, and then the third comma. So we'll count the comma 3 times. So we'll move the comma 3 times because we are dividing by 1,000. And our answer would have been 4,0, which is the same as saying 4 kilometers. And then let's look at the second example there. So the second example, we have 4,400. And then let's use the commas because 4,400 doesn't have 3 zeros. So let's just get into the comma. So the first comma will be here. You see, first comma will be here. And then the second comma will be here. And then the third comma is going to be here. So then, which means the answer will be 4,40 or 4, you can say 4,400. Okay, you guys are not in grade 6, so I'm not going to tell you that it's 4,40, not 4,40. So I won't penalize you for saying 4,40, but when you go to grade 6, it will be 4,40, ne? So for now, you can say 4,40, it's fine. So then our answer is 4,400 kilometers, or we can write it as 4 kilometers, 400 centimeters. So that is how we write it. And then the last one, the last example before we go to our activity, we are converting 4,440 meters to kilometers. And then we say that we have to divide by 1,000. We divide by 1,000. So because we are dividing by 1,000, we then use the comma. And we're going to use the comma many times. We use the comma 3 times. So starting from 0, so the first comma is going to be here. We cannot put the comma here where there is no number. The comma always have to be between numbers. In case you're wondering, why doesn't mem start with the comma from here outside? So the comma has to be between numbers always. We can't have a comma that is outside a number. So the first comma will be in between 4 and 0. That's comma number 1. And then we move the comma the second time is going to be between 4 and 4. And then we move the comma the last time is going to be between this 4 and 4. So it means that our answer will be 4,440. Or we can write it as 4 kilometers, 440 meters. So if you master the writing of the comma or the counting of the comma, you'll see it's going to be easier for you to actually separate the kilometers and the meters. You'll see. So if it's the meters, you know you have to have 1, 2, 3 meters before. So it's let me show you here. Let me show you here. So if it's meters, so you have to have 1, 2, 3 meters before we can have kilometers. So that's another way of separating it. But you're going to see when we do the rounding off activity, I'll show you also how we separate. So it's actually nice cheating methods. Nice cheating methods. All right. So let's start answering, guys. We can remove the zeros or we can use a comma. I think people already have started answering. You guys, you are so eager. You are so eager to learn, regardless whether it's a Friday. I love your spirit. Okay, so Joda, okay, what is it? Why not 100%? Okay, I'm lost there. Okay, so you said 1,000 kilometers. The answer is 1 kilometer. Let's see who got that one right. Okay, just need to scroll down. Okay. You people answering. Okay, then got it right. So you guys said 1 kilometers. So I'll just say who got it right. And then moving on to 3,500 meters. Zoe said the answer is 3,500 kilometers, which is correct. Did you have a 2 kilometers there? Oh, Zoe was 2 ahead. Okay, Zinzi, On 2000 meters, Zinzi said the answer is 2 kilometers, which is correct. Simpio said 2 kilometers. I'm glad you are. I love that you say you are lost and then you come back and then you with us again. So Simpio got it right, and then Zinzi got it right. Now let's look at 3,500. You see? Okay, with this one, let me just unmute someone. I see there's hands up. We are talking about, if I unmute you, you are answering for 3,500 because the answers that I'm seeing here. Oh, okay. All right, Joda. The answers that I'm seeing here, I'm not even going to say. If I unmute you, let me see. Okay, I'm going to unmute Zoe, right? Zoe, you are unmuted. And then I want the answer for 3,500 meters.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Zoe.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, my darling. And how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the answer for 3,500 meters?
It's 3,500 kilometers.
Well done. It's 3,500 kilometers, not 35 kilometers. Guys, not 35 kilometers. Thank you so much for answering, Zoe. That is the answer. And then I have Dane. Dane said, okay, though I'm not going to unmute Dane, but Dane said that the answer can also be 3 kilometers 500. That is the same thing that Siwaya said. So you guys are right. Not 35 kilometers, ne? That was a tricky one. I got you there. Okay, so the answer is 3,5 or 3 kilometers, 500 meters. Okay, let's answer the one for 4,000 meters. Okay, starting from Simpiwe. You are right. Simpiwe, you said the answer is 4 kilometers. Zinzi said the answer is 4 kilometers. Imange said the answer is 4 kilometers. And then Gabriela said the answer is 4,00. You forgot the unit. Gabriela, you forgot the unit. And then no wonder you said it's 4 kilometers, and you are right. Let's move on, guys, to 6,200 meters. Let's move on to 6,200 meters. 6,200 meters. Maybe let's see whose hand is raised so that they don't see. Okay, Zoe, you have spoken. I'm going to unmute Tarin. Tarin. Okay, Tarin, you are unmuted. Your hand was
Yes,
raised. Yes, Tarin?
my name is actually pronounced Taryn.
Tarin. Okay, all right, Tarin. Thank you for correcting your pronunciation. You can answer that one for me.
For 6,200 meters.
You have to answer that one, my dear.
6 kilometers and 200 centimeters.
No, and 200 meters, ne? And 200
Okay.
meters. Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Tarin. I pronounced it right, ne?
Taryn.
Tarin. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Tarin, for answering. Okay, so Tarin said, Tarin will kill me with the pronunciation. So she said that the answer is 6 kilometers, 200 meters. Meters, ne? Not centimeters. Or let me check what you guys said. Okay, then Gabrielle said the answer is 6,200. You forgot kilometers at the end, Gabrielle. So it's very important that we write the kilometers at the end. Okay, so I see Simpiwe also you got it right. Just don't forget to put the kilometers, not the meters. If you say 6,200, you have to put kilometers. But if you say 6 kilometers, so then you say 6 kilometers, 200 meters, 200 meters, right? Okay, let's do the last one. 6,000 meters. Okay, starting from Gabrielle, you said the answer is 6 kilometers. Simpiwe, you said it's 6 kilometers. And Imange, you said it's 6 kilometers. And you guys are right. Okay, so those are the few that I read. I know that most of you got that one right. And then what is it? Okay, so there is our answers there. And what is it that we notice about the answers? So we'll notice that meters are less than kilometers. So there are less of them in the same length. And then what do? We have to divide. What calculation do we need to convert from meters to kilometers, we actually have to divide by 1000. And I've shown you guys, when we divide by 1000, we actually use then the comma, and then you count 3 times. Okay, so then there is okay, on this one, I think I'll be unmuting. You say the answer, I unmute you, mute you like that. I think we're going to go faster. Okay, so let's look at the table before you can raise your hand. We have kilometers, and then we have meters, then we have rounding off to the nearest kilometer. So I've given you the kilometers. You have to give me the meters, and then you have to round it off, right? So check it before you can raise your hand. So the first one is 2 kilometers, 450 meters, and then in meters, we write it as 2,450 meters. If we round it off to the nearest kilometer, the answer is 2 kilometers. I've done the first one for you. So now I want someone to do this next one, and someone and someone and someone and someone like that. I think if we do it like that, we are going to finish earlier. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here so that I'm able to see. So in the line that you guys appear first, okay, let me start with Zinzi. Zinzi, you are unmuted. And you guys, when I unmute you, make sure that your background is quiet. Make sure that your young sister is not making noise, or your young brother, or your dad, or your mom. So make sure your background is quiet, and you must speak up because we are live, ne? So you must speak up, your background should be quiet. Okay, so I've unmuted Zinzi.
It's 6,873 meters.
Well done. And then rounded off to the nearest 100, to the nearest kilometer.
600.
Try again.
6, wait.
Let me give you a clue, Nezinzi. Okay, so 2 kilometers, 450. When we
7.
Yes.
7 kilometers.
Well done. Thank you so much. The answer is 7 kilometers. Thank you, Zinzi, for answering. The next one that I'm going to unmute is Gabrielle. Okay, why? Okay, hope you didn't see that one. Okay. Let's see, Gabrielle. Yes, Gabrielle, you are unmuted.
The first one will be
Okay, we are doing 1 kilometer, 792 kilometers. So how many meters is that?
That is 92 meters.
It's 1,792, ne, Gabrielle. Okay, thank you so much for trying. I want someone to round it off for us. And then Kayla, I'm unmuting you. Kayla, you are unmuted. Kayla, no, it's not Kayla who is unmuted. Let me see who is unmuted. It's actually, oh, it's Awande, you're the one who is unmuted. Awande. Okay, we lost Awande there. Okay, Butilo, I am unmuting you. Your hand is raised. Butilo?
Yes.
You can answer 1 kilometer, 792 meters. Rounded off to the nearest kilometer. What is the answer there?
The answer is 1792.
Okay, and then when you round it off, what is the answer?
It's 1 kilometer.
Try again.
It's 1 kilometer.
It's not 1 kilometer. Okay, I'm going to mute you because of the noise. Okay, what happened? Okay, so okay, yeah. Okay, so this one, let me just give you the answer for that one. So it's 1,792 meters. And when we round it off, the answer is 2 kilometers. The answer is 2 kilometers. And then, okay, so guys, if you raise your hand, make sure your background is quiet. I'm unmuting Dane. Dane, you are unmuted. What is the answer for this one?
128 meters.
Try again. It's 9 what?
9,128 meters.
Well done. And then round it off to the next kilometer, to the nearest kilometer, it will be
9 kilometers.
9 kilometers. Thank you so much, Dane, for answering, and you are right. And then the next one that, okay, let me just project the answer there. All right. The next one, I'm going to unmute. We haven't spoken. Okay, Imange. Imange, you are unmuted. Okay, we lost Imange there. I'm going to unmute John Paul. John Paul, you are unmuted.
Ma'am, I didn't raise my hand.
You didn't. Okay, you don't want to answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, it's fine. Let me just mute you again. John Paul, mute. Okay, so the next one, let me give you that one, and then I'll check whose end is up. So it's 4 kilometers, 842 meters. Okay, I see Joda. Joda, let me unmute you and you do the last ones, the last three for us. Ne, Joda? I trust you.
Okay, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 4,842 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Rounded off to the nearest kilometer is 5 kilometers.
Well done. And then the next one?
6,592 meters.
Mm-hmm. Round it out for us.
Rounded off to the nearest kilometer is 7 kilometers.
Well done. You are good.
7,000. Thank you. 7,555 meters. Rounded off to the nearest kilometer is 8 kilometers.
Thank you so much, Joda. So it's 8
You're
kilometers.
welcome.
We have it. Thank you. You are so good, ne? Okay. All right. Thank you for those that have answered. So that is how we do it. So you see, if you are given kilometers and meters, so you simply remove the kilometer. You simply remove kilometer, and then we write it as meters. So there are many ways of converting. So this is yesterday's work. You guys can use the charts. You can use the charts now. So it's centimeters and meters. This is what we did yesterday. So that's why I said revision of yesterday's work. Okay, all right, Simpiwe. I like it. I'm confused. Please explain, and then you say I understand. Okay, I like that. I like that, Simpiwe. Okay, so now number A, 108 millimeters. So we now want to separate the centimeters and the millimeters. That is where the comma comes in. We divide by 10. Remember we said we divide by 10, and then you have to write how many centimeters and how many millimeters it is. It's fine, Safia, even if you're not here, it's okay. You can watch the video for yesterday. You can watch it on YouTube so that you catch up with us. Okay, so I'm waiting for the answer for the first one. How many centimeters and millimeters is 108? Zoe, Zinzi, no. Gabrielle, no. We are dividing by 10. So we have to move the comma once. We move the comma once. Let me see the answers. Let me see who's going to get it right first. Zoe, try again. Joda, 1 meter. No, Joda, there won't be any meters there. Zoe, try again. Okay, let's see. Dylan said Okay, 2,8, 10,8. Okay, then Joda, okay, let me read Rarak's one because Joda used commas. So Rarak said the answer is 10 centimeters and 8 millimeters. That is how I wanted you guys to write it. So well done to Rarak. The answer is right. And then if we round it off to the nearest centimeters, okay, yes, Tarin, you got it right. You got it right. So if we round it off to the nearest, yes, it's 11 centimeters. I saw Joda gave us that answer. Thank you so much and well done, Joda. Now let's look at number B. Let's look at number B. We are now number B, right? And then we only given the centimeters and millimeters, but we are not given the millimeters. So what are the missing millimeters? Well done, Zoe. You said 68 millimeters, and Rarak also well done. You said 68 millimeters. Okay, I'm actually on the charts, guys. I'm not unmuting anyone now. Well done, Joda. You said it's 68 millimeters. And then the answer for rounding off there is 7 centimeters. Well done. I see Zoe had already said it. And then let's look at number C. I want you guys to move with us. Okay, listen as I'm giving the answer. You should listen and then you move in with us, with me actually. Okay, number C, 59 millimeters. How many centimeters are they and how many millimeters? Okay, Zinzi said 5 centimeter, 9 millimeters. And then Rarak said 5 centimeter and 9 millimeters. So which one is the answer now? Which one is the answer? Okay, we are not using commas, Gabrielle. I want you to actually separate them. Who is correct between Zinzi and uh, Rarak? Okay, Rarak, okay, so Rarak corrected himself. So Rarak said the answer is 5 centimeters, 9 millimeters, which is correct. Well done, Kayla, and well done, waiting. Okay, so the answer is 5 centimeters, 9 millimeters, right? Not 50, but 5 centimeters. And when we round it off to the nearest centimeter, the answer is 6 centimeters. The answer is 6 centimeters. And then I see Imange already answered for number D. So Imange, your answer is correct. Rarak, the other way around, you swapped your units. Rarak, you swapped your units. So it's supposed to be 8 centimeters and 3 millimeters. Yes, so yes, Kayla, you are right. So Rarak actually swapped. Okay, Joda, you are correct. 8 centimeters and 3 millimeters. Siwaya, you forgot to give me. You were rounding off. Okay, Siwaya, your rounding off is correct. Okay, I'd already put it down there, but it shows that you are in sync, which is okay. Dylan, also well done. Okay, and then let's look at number E. We are missing the millimeters. We are missing. Okay, so Rarak said 129. Zoe said 129. Piloenhle said well done, Piloenhle. Imange, well done. So the answer is 129 millimeters. So I'm going to put it there. It's 129. And then let's round it off. These answers are coming too fast. Let's round it off. Okay, Zinzi said it's 13 centimeters. Also, Zoe said it's 13 centimeters. Okay, so if we round off 12 centimeters and 9 millimeters, obviously the closer centimeter is 13 centimeters. So you got it right. And then the last one, let's round it off. Let's round off 14 millimeters. Man, no man. Okay. So you said 14 millimeters, and if we round it off, it's 1 centimeter. Yes, it's 1 centimeter. And then this one, this next activity, can you see this next one? This one is your homework. Okay, let's listen, guys. We are only left to 2 minutes. I want you to do this. I know the parents are there. I know there is a guardian, there is someone older. Or if I know some of you, you know how to do this. So if you are using a phone, take a screenshot of this. If you're using a phone, take a screenshot. If you're using a laptop, I hope you're next to your parents now so that they can know how you can screen grab. So if you're using a laptop, you can press Alt, or you have to press Alt. So there is Alt on your laptop for those that are using laptop. You press Alt and then you press PRT SC. So that is a button that will be on the first button of your laptop. You find PRTSE, that's for print screen. So you press Alt and print screen, and then you are going to get this homework. Then over the weekend, you can do this. Over the weekend, you can do this homework. So either take a picture, you can either take a picture with a phone, or you screen grab it. If your parents are next to you, let them screen grab it for you, or they take a picture, or you take a picture, and then you complete this over the weekend. You complete this one over the weekend. Did you guys do that? Okay. Okay, so I don't want to, all right. There were answers there. Okay, let me just go back. I don't want to put in the answers. Okay, so in summary, do not forget that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, so that's converting, and 1 meter is 100 centimeters, then 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. If you didn't screen grab it, you can still go back to YouTube and scroll. Don't watch the whole video. Scroll towards the end, and then you'll see I projected it. Then you pause, and then you copy them. And then, so we are done with converting. What you're going to do on our next lesson, we are going to compare and order length. So also going to work with length. So we'll compare and order length. Then we'll also work with length. So that is what we are doing next week. So for those that did not get the chance to screen grab, remember you can go to YouTube, and then you scroll, you fast forward the video, and then you get that and do it over the weekend. Okay, guys, until next week, Monday, we are back here 2 o'clock. Don't be late, because some of you were late today. I'm going to see you. Stay safe, and please wash your hands and sanitize. Bye. Okay.